Hey, happy Friday to you. We are so glad that the weekend is here. We see a few showers behind you. Anything impactful today, you think?
We do have some strong storms moving across the areas of Nebraska, north central Kansas for this morning. We've also got another good little cluster of storms working out of Springfield, Missouri, closer to the Lake of the Ozarks. Things across the immediate metro and all of our viewing area right now, very quiet. And I expect it will stay that way for the majority of us as we're moving through our morning rush hour. But all of these storms that are kind of surrounding us this morning, just kind of foreshadowing the unsettled weather that we're going to see across our area as we're heading towards later today. Now, just like the last few days, I can't rule out just one or two very, very isolated areas of rain this morning, extending through the time that maybe some of your kids are releasing from school by the time you're wrapping up your work day. But we'll begin to see those storm chances ramping up after sunset tonight and after about 7, 8, 9 o'clock this evening, and then into the late part of tonight, primarily into the overnight hours is when we're anticipating that we're going to see this round of thunderstorms for some of us, and the risk of severe weather has returned for our area as well. I do have a Storm Track 5 weather alert posted, not only because of thunderstorms that could impact some of us as we're heading towards this evening, but also the risk that these could be damaging thunderstorms with wind gusts over 60 miles an hour, quarter-sized hail, and an isolated tornado not off the table across northeast Kansas, northwest Missouri as we're heading towards later this evening. So that will be our focus here as we're moving into your evening plans for tonight. Here's a look at Kansas City about 7, 8, 9 o'clock, and we are still dry for the immediate metro and for the bulk of our viewing area. But just after sunset, these are the thunderstorms that Gary Amble will be tracking very closely for you. We do anticipate that these storms will pack a punch, potentially with their intensity, and then we're just going to have to watch to see how these hold together or potentially fall apart before they make it to the 435 loop. The latest look here, forecast track by 10 o'clock tonight, still holding on to a good line of thunderstorms with the potential for strong winds moving into Kansas City. So I would just plan on that potential by 10 o'clock tonight here in Kansas City. Some of our models kind of pull this apart like taffy and leave nothing for the immediate metro. That is also a possibility as we're heading towards this evening. But then by tomorrow morning, all of those storms move right on out of town, and we will see primarily dry conditions and actually a great looking weekend ahead here in Kansas City. The newest update here to your Security Bank 7-day forecast. We're near 90 degrees for both Saturday and Sunday. An isolated storm not off the table for Sunday. And then looking ahead to next week, that's when the heat really surges back in, Joe. Up to 98 for highs looking ahead to next week.